I ordered this raised bed from Amazon, and I'm not recommending it yet. But anyways, it's a 4x8 raised bed, 24 inches tall, galvanized. Kind of looks like a Vigo bed. We're gonna unbox it, put it together, and test it out and see how well it does. We've been slowly switching our garden to the metal raised beds because I've been using untreated pine, and that stuff lasts maybe a year, and I don't want to buy it again for a while. So that's what we're doing today. It's not bad, it's pretty thick. And the reason I decided to go with this is it was pretty cheap. It was 99 bucks. So, and it actually had good reviews. All the nuts and bolts. Look, it even came with some gloves for me. Oh, and 2 cheap tools. It's like a radius, 1, 2, 3, and then straight. All right, we'll see. As you all know, instructions are for losers. All right, so I got, looks like 4 straight pieces, 6 round pieces. So that means there's 2 straight pieces, 3 round pieces on each side. So let's go. Need a Phillips screwdriver and a wrench. I like these though. These are pretty thick. They're a lot better than the cheapo ones I got from Home Depot. They're a little bit stronger. So I thought there'd be like 3 though, but whatever. Well, that might only be 1. You might put it, yeah, we're probably gonna have to put these together. That's why one side's flat and the other side's not, so. Alright, just 1, huh? Whatever.
Well, it is a smaller bed.
The other one had 3.
I'm picking at you.
One thing I noticed about this thing, and I kind of like, is the fact that the edges, they're rolled over. So like the Vigos and stuff, you have to put the rubber strip over the edge. These you don't have to. It's rolled over, and it's already, you don't cut yourself and all that. Like these edges are kind of sharp, but you're not gonna be touching those. You'll be touching these. So I kind of like that already. So this is what it looks like. It seems to be pretty sturdy. Once I get all the screws in, this is just, you know, I just put it like this so I could get it together, and then you can do all the 900 screws or whatnot. But actually it looks really good, and I like it so far. We'll see how it goes, how it performs through the seasons, because it is galvanized, and if you know, galvanized does not do or do very well in general with water. So. All right, it's a couple days later. I set up this raised bed, and it seems to be pretty solid. I like it. What I'm doing for this right now is I got all this. I had a My neighbor's yard backs up against mine, and their tree that we've been asking them to cut for ever, they never did because it was dead. And that's it right there in the woods back there. Right there. I don't know if you can see it very well. It was like 40 feet tall, and this is the top of it right here that literally fell right in my garden. Thank God my kids weren't here for it to fall on. But so what I'm doing is I'm turning something a little frustrating into a solution. So I'm taking this stuff, since it's like super rotted already, and I'm putting it into that raised bed as a hugelkultur. So it will, you know, keep moisture in there. It will the tree itself will soak up moisture, excess moisture, and whatever we plant in there, the roots can go down and get moisture, so we don't have to water it continuously all the time. So anyways, this is what it looks like, and it's actually, I got these beds right here from Home Depot, and as you can see, they're pretty thin and flimsy, and these ones are a lot thicker because they roll the edges. And I'll probably, if this one goes good, it's a 4x8, so it's actually pretty big and 24 inches tall. And this center bar it's not super sturdy, but it's a lot better than these tin ones. I don't know if you can see that, but these tin ones that I can literally just move around, and they're just there for almost like looks. I probably won't be getting these ones anymore. These ones were about 130 bucks. Amazon for this was 99 bucks. So if you don't mind having a round edge and you don't mind it not being square, I'm thinking these might be the way to go. They're pretty stout, a lot stronger than I anticipated. I'll continue to do this, and y'all can go ahead and watch me. I just threw a scoop out because it looks like Brittany already fed them. I'm not sure though, so I'll have to ask her. I'm gonna come over here, and when I'm not buying compost, this is my run. Well, half my run. I used to have rabbits in here, and they just was taking up too much room, and I couldn't get underneath the rabbit cages to get the soil I want. So this is gonna be like a little bit of wood chips, rabbit soil, and chicken compost together. I'm gonna put it in there and fill that thing up. Normally when I do this, I would sift it. I just made like a simple frame with a 1/2-inch wire mesh or hardware cloth, and I would sift it. But since I'm already doing the hugelkultur method, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get this stuff out of here, and we'll add it to there, and I'll put wood chips on top of it. This is where I kind of like, I'll test the rigidness of this bed, because on the other ones, what I did is I put the side on there and I dump it, and that's how they got bent. So that will let me know if this is actually pretty good or not. Actually, it's too heavy to do that. So that actually was pretty good. It was pretty heavy and it didn't even bend it or none of that. So, I mean, I think it's good. I'm gonna, after looking at it, yeah, that stuff's easier to shovel, but I'm gonna get some from here. This part of our run, it's been getting rained on and it's got a little more moisture and a little more humus to it, and you want humus. The good thing I like about wood chips and stuff over time is if you keep adding them and stuff, they will break down and build soil way faster than anything you're used to. So like right here, so this soil, if you look, we've been doing this since 2020, and if you get a good measurement of that, that's a good 4 inches of topsoil that I built. You see this stuff underneath? This was 60-40 sand to clay, I think is what they call it. 60-40 sand clay. It's what they use to just level land and also put down house pads over here in the Southeast Texas area. And it's commonly used out here a lot. And I've been adding wood chips to it because I did that before I was into all this. So, but anyways, as you can see, the chickens love it. Now that I'm digging it up, they're all getting the worms and stuff because, like I said, this stuff has got way more humus to it. Here's this. Oh look, there's some worm. There's a worm right there. Come here, bird. Look, right there. Let's watch. Did you get it? But those worms also will be beneficial to the hugelkultur. They'll help break down that wood underneath. This is good stuff. I like this. And then I'll show you the difference, what I was just getting. This stuff right here, see, the chickens use it for dust baths. But, I mean, look at this. There's no humus to it. So that's why I'm not using it. I'm just going to keep this area as a dust bath area for them because it's healthy for them. They need it for mites and any type of things that get in their feathers, and it's how they stay clean. That doesn't count as working smarter, not harder. That I think that counts as working smarter and harder. This is probably one of my favorite permaculture methods, is having your chickens right next to your garden area. That way, when you want to do a bed on a weekend or something, you don't have to go buy compost. You have it here. The chicken's been making it all year long. No problem. Now they're snacking on good worms and stuff. And what ones they don't get, I put into the bed. It's just beneficial all together. All right, it's hot today. I don't feel like doing this too much. So I spread a couple of wheelbarrows full of wood chips, and I let the chickens do the rest of the work. I finished the raised bed, so this is the finished product. I'll dig down, look, I got it pretty darn deep. with wood chips. All right, finally there's the soil. So that's how deep it is. You're looking at 3, probably 4 inches of wood chips. I don't think we're gonna plant anything in this winter. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Brittany. I might just let this sit and rest and just get better for next season, and then we'll see what we can do in it and all that, because we got Brussels, all these Brussels and stuff, and I just think it's a little too late to start. It's November 17th, I think. Yeah, the 17th, and that's just too late. We'll be getting a freeze sometime soon, and these should be all right as long as we don't get like a super hard freeze. We get a light freeze, these will be fine. But I might later put my poles back over them and some cloth or something for the winter time. We'll see if this winter calls for that. I'll shoot a video on that. We got sweet potatoes popping up out of nowhere. There's volunteers. Got a little bit of grass coming up. Golly. So I'm saying this grass is horrible in this region. See, it puts out those runners and stuff. All you can do is really just dig down, pluck them up. Hopefully they don't have enough energy to poke through and do like these did. But if you stay on top of them and don't be lazy like I've been the last few years when it comes to this stuff, you should be all right. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you all this. This is my plum tree. And that's Brittany's yarrow. But this is where I had the tire, and then we had the big old green onions in there. Well, we took those out, and I'd rather a plum tree. So we'll see how this does this year. I put it in there, and when I dug down in there, there was so much mycelium and just like a fungi network. I'm hoping this will do absolutely amazing, because that's what this stuff needs, is that type of stuff. Microbioactivity. Looks like Brittany plucked our bok choy. I think these are mustard greens, which they're kind of just doing. So, all right, y'all, that's all I got for today. So I'll holler at you guys on the next one. Y'all take it easy.